I've been running, as I mentioned last week. I've never ran in my life. I'm doing pretty well. I haven't had any issues with my training. I've been incrementally increasing the amount of miles and or time each run. So I'm sticking to an every other day schedule. My 5K is next Saturday, a little over a week from now. And I've been kind of experimenting with what I've been listening to, and only on one occasion I tried to listen to a podcast, and I don't even remember what it was, but it was the worst run that I had. I actually didn't even finish that run.
It doesn't get you pumped up.
No.
Now, I've found, though, it does get your mind off what you're doing, but I don't think it helps any.
That's why I think I wanted to give it a try. I already didn't feel great that day, and I was trying to push through, and then I was listening to a podcast, and I'm like, this is not good. So I ended up cutting that workout or that session short. That's the only one that I've done poorly at. But in the meantime, I've been experimenting with just like new music or just random shuffle all of my playlist kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And recently I started switching to in YouTube Music, you can select energy mix, and it'll just select whatever
Energetic
songs for you. And the last couple of times, probably like the last 3 runs that I've had, I've selected an energy mix that has like hairband music.
Oh yeah.
And man, that stuff is probably my favorite.
Really?
I feel like I have been doing the best runs. It gets me pumped. I don't know what it is. There's like certain songs that it's, got the guitar riffs, you got the, just like the continuous flow of the beat that's just like amped up a little bit more. And I feel like it's the best music to run to.
Really?
For me.
So that 10-minute or 10-minute, like that minute and a half or whatever guitar solo.
Yeah.
That's when you're really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you're on a downhill or a nice long straight stretch that's fairly flat, man, you can really kind of get to that next gear a little bit.
That's pretty cool.
It pumps me up. So, with that being said, I thought it would be fun if we selected or talked about our top 5 hair bands. You and we didn't necessarily grow up in the hairband era. Well, I mean, we were kids, younger kids.
We were there, but I think I was more, at that time, I was probably listening to more pop music. Well, any of the hair bands that made it to the pop charts and stuff, yeah, I know of them. But
yeah.
Our rock chart. But I know, for example, my brother, he'd bring home, this was beginning of CDs too. I would see all these CDs he had that I had no idea what they were.
One-hit wonders, probably.
Enough's Enough, Hanoi Rocks, Bullet Boys, Dangerous Toys, LA Guns, Trickster, Kicks, which I thought was a cereal. But
all right, so let's go. Do you have yours in order by chance?
Somewhat. I'm trying to figure out
your number 1?
Let's start with 5, okay?
Yeah, I'll tell you my number 5. So mine, there's going to be no surprises on this list whatsoever. I mean, these are bands that everybody should know. So my number 1 is Poison. Songs like Nothing But a Good Time and Unskinny Bop.
Yeah.
Those are great, man.
Yeah.
They really, those are good, fun songs to run to. So luckily in the energy mix that I've listened to, there's no ballads or anything like that, of course, because that wouldn't be.
Every hair band had a ballad too.
Multiple.
Everyone.
Mm-hmm. Who's your top? If we
my number 5, Skid Row.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah.
I thought, now I don't know anything past their first album with I was about to name a Warrant song while I was thinking of they had I Remember You, 18 in Life, I Remember You.
Yep.
I Remember You is a ballad.
Yeah, ballad, yep. And the number 4 slot for me, Motley Crue.
I actually had Motley Crue as number 4 too.
Really?
So I had Def Leppard as I didn't know if I was going to put... Def Leppard's one of those bands that I feel they all sound the same. And I had that at my number 5, kind of tied, and I'm like, I think I like Skid Row a little better. But anyway.
Okay.
But yeah, Motley Crue, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, Looks That Kill. Girls. Any of those songs, they just, the guitar riffs.
Kickstart My Heart is like a drive fast song.
Yeah.
Run fast song,
Run
too,
fast,
you know?
Yep. And then this one, so I actually pulled up a list of top hair bands, and this band didn't fall into the category, but for me, maybe because they're kind of a quote-unquote metal band, but Metallica is... they had the hair. Maybe they didn't. I don't know what qualifies a hair band.
I could see them. It's kind of on the cusp, you know. It may just be I don't know. It's kind of on the cusp there.
Do you remember the song "Whiskey in the Jar"?
Yeah, the remake of the Bob Seger song.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That song I really jam.
Is that your number?
That's my number 3.
My number 3 was Poison. Same reasons you had, yeah.
So my next 2, you may not be too happy with, but Van Halen is my number 2.
They were definitely hair band, like in that, like they embraced that in that era, but they weren't. They went back and forth because David Lee Roth and that era was definitely hair band.
Yeah, like songs like Jump and Panama and Right Now. Those are all great. What's your number 2?
Slaughter.
Oh my gosh.
They were like probably my favorite as a kid. That was like my favorite band. I don't even know why. I love the song Up All Night, Sleep All Day.
I'll have to give that a listen. I don't even know that I've heard much of their stuff at all.
They have, and now that I'm thinking about it, Down Boys by Warrant was a really cool song, but okay. But Slaughter, they had quite a few hits. I liked, and they were on the Bill and Ted Bogus Journey soundtrack too. So there you go.
My number 1, you mentioned them earlier, is Def Leppard.
Really?
I just feel like they have just great energy. There's always like heavy beats on the drums, heavy riffs on the guitar. There's essentially like, I don't even know if they have a bass player. There's like nothing bass related. There's always like a drum.
Drummer has one arm.
Yeah. There's always like a heavy drum beat and a solo, or like not a solo, but it's pronounced. And then there's always a guitar solo, and they're just always very energetic. So I love listening to Def Leppard.
You're a Def Leppard fan.
I am.
I'm kind of. They barely made my list. They were gonna do it, but they didn't. I put GNR as number 1.
Oh yeah, I should have known that would be your number 1.
Appetite for Destruction, front to back, is the best hair album ever.
Yeah,
that's
and we're coming at it from, I guess, 2 different perspectives. Where I'm looking at it from like what are bands that are very energetic and I can really get pumped up from. You're looking at it from like all inclusive hair band.
You can get pumped up from any GNR song.
That's
Come
true.
on.
Oh yeah, what was Welcome to the Jungle was
Welcome to the
Mark
Jungle,
McGuire's.
Mark McGuire, yeah.
Yeah, that is cool. I had 3 honorable mentions.
Yeah.
As these are not bands, or I mean these are bands of course, but I don't know enough of their stuff to be able to say that I would like to listen to more of it. But the song Turn Up the Radio by Autograph, that song is awesome. And then remember the band Rat?
Yeah, Round and Round.
Round and Round, yeah, that's a good one. And then this is a cheesy song, and Lori hates this song, but the song Jet City Woman by Queensryche, I love that song. Those are 3 songs when they come on, I'm like, yeah, I can find that next gear when I'm running, man. Those are good songs.
So I was like I was naming those other bands earlier. A lot of those have one that my brother would, Jeff would bring home all those different bands or whatever. You'd see Dangerous Toys or Faster Pussycat, and House of Pain is a really good song, but like there are hair bands currently. Wigwam is a big one. Steel Panther.
Yeah. They're kind of a goofy band, though, right?
But I don't. So, have you ever watched the series Peacemaker? Probably not. It's a show on HBO Max. It's about the character Peacemaker. It's another comic book character. It's by James Gunn, so it's part of the DC universe or whatever. Season 2 comes out, I think, next week. The entire soundtrack is all hair metal, hair band music. Like that's what, like, you'll see at points. Peacemaker finds this girl he sleeps with. He before well, I don't want to spoil it or anything, but anyway, he has to leave there really fast, and he takes a bunch of her records. He's like, "Oh, she's got all these good vinyl records or whatever," and he gets home with this Firehouse record and plays the what was it? Baby, don't treat me bad. I don't know.
Yeah,
they had a few songs, but yeah, it's all that type of music on that show, and it works too. It works. You're like, it doesn't feel cheesy or anything. It just works. So
Steel Panther was on there?
Not on that. They have a lot of other, maybe upcoming or whatever, but there's a lot of bands on there that are newer bands. Even the theme song, it's a hair metal band, but I couldn't tell you the name of the band. It's a current band.
Yeah. Huh. I haven't heard of that one. But yeah, Steel Panther, I thought they were just I thought they were like trying to pretend to be a hair band. Or they were, I don't know how to say it.
I think they're kind
imitating.
They're mocking it, but at the same time embracing it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think they're more embracing it, and some people think that they're really mocking it, but they're not really. They're really, you know.
I've watched a lot of their concerts. They get the women on stage.
Yeah.